السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. اللهم نور قلوبنا بمعرفتك واشرح صدورنا بنور كتابك سنة نبيك واحفظنا أنزل من الخطأ في بيان مرادك. وقال أي إمام كتب رحمة عليه وهي جائزة، وهي أي أضعف إحياء جائزة آه، في 3 أيام، يوم النحر ويومان بعده. Imam Qudri Rahmatullah said that it is permissible to make udhiyah for 3 days. Which 3 days? Yawm al-Nahr, the day of Nahr, which is the 10th, or Yawmani Ba'dahu, in the 2 days thereafter. I will say 11th and the 12th, the 10th, 11th, and the 12th. وقال الشافعي رحمه الله تعالى 3 أيام بعده. Imam Shafi Rahmatullah says no, for 3 days thereafter. That's up to the 13th. Up to the 13th. لقول عليه الصلاة والسلام أيام التشريق كلها أيام الذبح. Why? Because Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam reported to have said that the Ayyam al-Tashriq, all of it, are also the days of slaughter. Al-Tashriq is the Labbaik, or like I will say the Talbiyah, and the Talbiyah or the Labbaik, as we say, Allah, Allah, la ilaha illallah, Allah, 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 that's the Tashriq. ولنا ما روي عن عمر وعلي وابن عباس رضي الله تعالى عنهما أنهم قالوا أيام النحر 3 أفضل وأولها. وقد that Sayyidina Umar, Ali, and Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Abbas anhu ajma'in, and the Sahaba ajma'in, they have reported, they have said that the days of Nahr, the days of slaughter, are 3 days. And the most virtuous of it is the first day. Now, person could say, okay, but they are Sahaba, and the Imam Shafi'i is quoting a hadith from Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So obviously that is wrong. Marfu' riwayat will be better than a mawquf riwayat. So you're saying no. وَقَدْ قَالُوهَا سَمَاعًا, that they can only have said so, they could have only have made a statement if they had heard it from Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Why? لأن الرأي لا يهتدي إلى المقاجير. Because a person's opinion, okay, his deductions cannot lead him to Shari'i specifications such as this. This is a maqadir. This is a specific time which is being stipulated from the Sharia. No Sahabi or anybody for that matter can stipulate such things from their own side. So the fact that they said this, it must mean that they've heard it from Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Otherwise, that's the only reason why they would say it. So this is mawquf, yes, but your hukm al-marfu'. And this is a general rule of hadith, also hadith studies, usul al-hadith, that if a Sahabi says something, it is not possible for intellect or for rai or for deduction or for qiyas to play any role in what he's saying. And then we will automatically assume and say with confidence that he must have heard it from Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, because there's no way Sahabi radiallahu anhu, would manufacture anything such as that from his own side. You understand that?
Okay.
But now there's a problem. So we've got the hadith of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, quoted by Imam Shafi, and you've got this hadith also, which we are saying is marfu' and a hukman marfu'. So there's an outward contradiction between the two. We're saying وَفِي الْأَخْبَارِ تَعَارُضٌ, between these two ahadith there's an outward contradiction. فَأَخَذْنَا بِالْمُتَيَقِّنِ, so we will take that which is definite and sure. وَهُوَ الْأَقَلُ, and that is the lesser amount. And because up to that amount we both agree that those are the days of Qurbani, up to the 12th. We agree and you also agree that those are the days of Qurbani. The difference lies in the third day after Yawm al-Nahr, the 13th. So we will take that which is mutayaqqan, that which we are definite about, certain about. وَأَفْضَلُهَا أَوَّلُهَا, and the most virtuous of it is the first day, the 10th. كما قالوا, as I have said. وَلِأَنَّ فِي مُسَاعَةٌ إِلَى أَدَاءِ الْقُرْبَى, and also because by doing it on the first day, you are rushing towards fulfillment of an ibadah. And rushing to show your eagerness towards the fulfillment of an ibadah is generally considered to be something which is meritorious, something which is good. and أول وقت, to do something for أول وقت as soon as you can, as soon as your Mawla gives you an instruction to immediately carry it out. This is a sign of great obedience. So there's greater reward in that. وهو الأصل, and that is the standard. إلا لمعارض, unless there is some reason why a person is unable to do so. Okay? Like for example, nowadays, because of all the crowds and the stuff that take place there, sometimes perhaps it's better to delay it. And the mixing of the genders and the people mistreat the animals and become like a whole circus sometimes. So sometimes, if that is the purpose, if that is the reason why the person will want to delay it, maybe, so that he doesn't have all those issues which are غير شرعي, and he can do his ibadah properly, then inshallah, whichever day he does it thereafter will be the same amount of virtue بإذن الله. ويجوز الذبح في لياليها, and it is also permissible to slaughter on the nights of these days. إلا أن يكره, however it is makruh. While احتمال الغلط في ظلمة الليل, because of the possibility of making a mistake in the darkness of the night. Perhaps in our times this illat might not be found because we've got, mashallah, all these various types of lighting and so forth. But in those days, obviously, they just had maybe lamps and fires and so forth. The possibility of making a mistake in the darkness of the night, not cutting your animal properly, the probability of it was much higher. Perhaps in our times, it's not such a major thing, Wallahu alam. وأيام النحر ثلاثة وأيام التشريق ثلاثة. And the days of Nahr are 3, and the days of Tashriq are also 3. والكل يمضي بأربعة. Both the days of Tashriq and Nahr are over within 4 days. أولها نحر لا غير. The first day, that is the 10th, is the day of Nahr and not the day of Tashriq. وآخرها Tashriq, and the last day, the 13th, is the day of Tashriq and لا غير, not the day of Qurban. والمتوسطان, and the 2 days in between, this is the day of both slaughtering and Tashriq. However, this will obviously be according to the call of Imam Safa. Otherwise, as you know, we started Tashriq from the day before the 9th. The Fajr of the 9th already we're starting it. So this will obviously be according to the call of Imam Hanifa, which he discussed in Kitab al-Salah. ومتوسطان نحر وتشريق وتضحية فيها أفضل من التصدق. And so the days in between are both for Tashriq, the reciting the Takbir or the Tawbiyah for the Hujjaj, and also the Tadhiyah, the slaughtering as well. And okay, now it's going to a different masala, that is slaughtering better or giving the charity better, giving the money better? Okay? So he's saying, well, أفضل من التصدق, since slaughtering is better during these days than giving charity. The ثمن الأضحية, of the amount equivalent to the slaughtered animal. Understood? It's very important because nowadays people have been raising the objection for the last few years. In fact, they've been raising the objection as a waste of money, and the poor people need money more than what they're going to do with meat. Does anyone have freezers and so on and so forth? It's more virtuous to give. So this fitna did start a few years ago. It didn't catch on yet, but it is there. So it's important to keep this in mind. That the other qurba is the iraqatul dam, not money. Money is not the objective, and the poor people are also not the objective. If the poor people are the objective, then it wouldn't have been permissible to give your family and your friends from the udhiyah. Understand? And they might be rich themselves, and your neighbors and so forth. So inshallah, try and keep that in mind. So we have to stop here for today, inshallah. We'll try and continue, perhaps on Monday, inshallah. Any questions? Anything you didn't understand? سبحان الله وبحمده سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.